Hey guys, how you doing? It's Robert. I am doing a video on the in-between tarot. I did a video on the after tarot, or was it the before tarot? I'm not exactly sure. This is the in-between tarot. There is a before tarot, an in-between tarot, and an after tarot. They do all come in these nifty flip boxes, but the artwork on the in-between tarot, I'm not even sure how it fits together, to tell you the truth. The other two decks are based off of imagery from the Rider-Waite-Smith deck. The images that were created by Pamela Coleman Smith. These are not at all, well, you can tell they're related traditionally, but they do not have the same artwork that Pixie had in her cards. The deck, let's talk about this. It is put out by Janine Worthington and Franco Rivoli. It says exploring, oh, that was my kitty cat messing around. Exploring the spiritual space between the arcana. This is something I'm interested in. I'm currently doing a course of study in the Thoth Tarot, and the pathways is something I'm just drawn to. Anyway, this deck, the set was $35.99. It does have an ISBN number, even if I see printed in China. I'm not, yeah. It's a Scarabeo deck, which is why I wanted it. Scarabeo, if I could have every single deck they have, I would. I'm doing my best towards achieving that goal. One deck at a time. It is a deck containing 78 colored cards and 160 pages in a colored book. And here is the book. This, if you've seen any of my videos, you know how much I love decks that come with companion books, because even if the deck isn't something I vibe with, reading about the way these cards and other cards and other decks are perceived it's fascinating to me. Let's see, the chapters are broken down into introduction to the in-between, guidelines, the major arcana, the minor arcana, and I don't know what this is, chapter, or chapter 5, reading with the in-between tarot. Okay. Dedications. I like the Ouroboros. I have religious and spiritual reasons for loving that imagery. See, it talks about how the concept first came out from a dream that he had in 2010. He or she. These are images. Let's see. talks about how this breaks with tradition. The concept of bridges. I asked myself what the cards would look like if they all contained bridges, or if we considered the move from one card to the next as a bridge. That is called pathworking, my friends, and this is apparently another way to do that. It says a bridge is a connecting, transitional, or intermediate route or phase between two adjacent elements, activities, or conditions. Makes comparisons with sliding doors, using your intuition, the use of elements, the use of symbology. I'm very much somebody who uses this. Numerology. Definitely use this also. And then it goes into... See, you can see this is the High Priestess / Empress. So this is in between the two cards. That is nifty. I haven't gone into this box since it came into my possession through the coven. This is the card between the Fool and the Magician. Oh, this is just nifty. Between the Magician and the High Priestess. The High Priestess, the Empress, etc., etc., etc. But you can see how the images are not. Alright, so let's take a look at the card, shall we? It's got a couple of cover cards. An invitation to check out the Scarabeo. Exclusive membership to... That's totally worth keeping. And then we've got traditional, what I call bookmark. This is the back of the cards. Again, the Ouroboros biting its own tail. Alright, shall we? So, this is the Fool and the Magician. This is the in-between moment between initiation and manifestation. So this is the Magician to the High Priestess. The High Priestess to the Empress. I love that. The night and day. These cards are twofers. The Empress to the Emperor. That's pretty nifty. I know you guys can't see it from your angle, but there is a glare right here on the cards that I'm having trouble seeing. So I'm kind of leaning to the side. The Emperor to the Hierophant. Now, Los Scarabeo decks are not only beautiful, but they do a lot of astrology as well as Kabbalah, which happens to be what I'm into right now, studying. So, bonus. The Hierophant and the Lovers. I wonder who's gonna be the one in the Hermit card. The Lovers and the Chariot. The Chariot into Strength. This would be me and my sister. Cancer and Leo. Strength, which is Strength into the Hermit. Nope, it wasn't the same dude, different colored robes. The Hermit is the Hermit into the Wheel of Fortune. Interesting, they have him seated on a wheel of music. See, I love seeing people's interpretation on the tarot. The Wheel into Justice. Justice into the Hanged Man. This next one is going to be interesting. This is going to be the Hanged Man into Death. Let's look at this for a second. Looks like a wicker man. All aflame. Then we got Death into Temperance. I love Phoenix. Phoenixes. I have a phoenix on my chest, tattooed. It's one of my totems. Oh, more phoenixes. We've got Temperance into the Devil. Interesting. The Devil into the Tower. I wouldn't presume to understand this yet. The Tower into the Star. So you've got the Mars, destructive energy, and the walk away energy of Aquarius from the Star. Interesting. I'm trying to stop saying that, but I'm worried I may just have to change the name of my segment to Interesting Tarot. The Star, which is the star into the moon. That's gorgeous. The moon into the sun. The sun into Judgment. That's nifty. I had my little... Up here it is. Yay. So look at all the angels. Floating over what appears to be a giant stone butt plug. Judgment into the world. Okay. Now I love the three images being called up. Then we've got the world, which loops back into the Fool. Now, what's concerning me about this card, carrying the energy of both cards in the majors, is the fact that the world is Saturn energy restriction in form, whereas the Fool is rebellion and upheaval. They are literally counter to each other. Okay, now we're into the Ace of Cups to the Two of Cups. Two of Cups into the Three of Cups. Oh, I love that. The 3 into the 4. Now, usually, by the time I've made it through the majors and the first few cards of the minors, I can tell whether I'm going to enjoy working with a deck or not. I am excited to work with this deck. I really and truly am excited. The 4 into the 5, that shows the development of the dissatisfaction. Is a powerful card. The 5 of Cups. Her vessel shattered. But the pain and dissatisfaction of the 5 of Cups is healed by the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups into the 7 of Cups. The 7 of Cups into the 8 of Cups. Okay. I am excited to get to use this deck. The 8 of Cups into the 9 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups into the 10 of Cups. The 10 of Cups into the Ace of Cups. Okay, here's something that I just remembered. I once had somebody tell me that they didn't want a certain deck because they weren't black, so they weren't going to vibe with it. You know what? That is one of the most arrogant, stupid opinions I have ever heard come out of somebody's mouth. And this was somebody I at one time respected. If all you see is color, then you're not meant to look past the veil. Page of Cups into the Knight of Cups. Okay, this shows why he became a knight. I'm just I'm literally choked up. The knight into the queen. Hey? The Queen of Cups into the King of Cups. Oh, maybe that wasn't the right phrase. Let me try. And then the King of Cups circles back to the Page of Cups. Such a lovely system this is. Then we've got the Ace of Coins. Interesting. And that's into the 2. The juggling time comes into play when I see that pocket watch. Then we've got the 3 of Pentacles, votes for women. This is the 2 into the 3, I should say. I'm not a woman. Maybe I shouldn't use this deck. Freaking idiots. The 3 of Coins is the 3 into the 4. Oh, that is awesome. So we've got the Work card into the Miser card. He's getting rich off of them. This is awesome, you guys. Because it is literally 78 times 2. Yeah, I'll admit the before and the after tarot I found intriguing, but I didn't feel the pull towards them like I'm feeling towards this deck. The 4 of Coins is the 4 into the 5. Again, you got the person over them that they're working for. We got the 5 of Coins into the 6 of Coins. The Women's Refuge. The 6 of Coins into the 7 of Coins. I wonder what part of the world this is. If it's Europe or America. Probably Europe, since it's a Scarabeo deck. Doesn't mean they're not drawing from history. Bill of Human Rights. Aww. The 7 of Coins, which is the 7 into the 8. I love that because it takes the questioning of the 7 and answers it in the 8 by hard work. The 8 into the 9. You know what this reminds me of? Our clothing. If you saw Mary Poppins, that's what this reminds me of. The suffragettes. And I giggled because I was like, oh, there's Mary Poppins right there. Victory to the suffragettes. The 9 of coins into the 10 of coins. And the 10 brings it into the ace, and there's the pocket watch that we saw on the ace. I am loving. This is such a great idea. The page of coins, which is the page into the knight. And we've got the knight, which is the knight into the queen. And she's pregnant. The queen into the king. The political statements on these cards are just phenomenal. And the king is the king of coins into the page of coins. See? And the cycle starts anew. The ace of wands into the 2. The 2 into the 3. I'm so happy I got this deck. I picked it up off of the community table giveaway at our coven meeting. It was just meant for me, apparently. I did make sure nobody else was interested before I took them, because I took more than one. Don't judge. We've got the 2 into the 3. So she's juggling these. Then we've got the 3 into the 4. And the 4 into the 5. See, I like circuses where they have tumblers and jugglers and stuff. I was never really crazy about the animal acts because I knew what went on there. The 5 into the 6. Okay, you see all the red eyes on the attendees? Conflict resolved, but at what cost? And by what means? Excuse me, let me grab my tea real quick, you guys. It's right here. We're going through monsoon season here in Arizona. So my allergies are going cuckoo. We've got the 6 of wands into the 7 of wands. Okay, I like that. She is not the weak maiden standing by. She is the sorceress battling them. What is the story behind this card? Why is he throwing away the crown of victory? So, 7 into the 8. Coolio. The 8 of Wands into the 9 of Wands. I can't explain how they are speaking to me other than to say they are letting me know I'm okay with this deck. The 9 of Wands into the 10 of Wands. So we've got the Wounded Warrior card into the card of oppression. But I'm not seeing this as oppression. I'm seeing it as a responsibility and an opportunity to take care of somebody else. The 10 of Wands is the 10 into the Ace. Whoa! There's a big ass spirit wand there. Spirit torch. We got the Page of Wands, which is the page into the Knight. The Knight is the Knight into the Queen. And the Queen is the Queen to the King. The King is the King into the Page. And the Next Generation. Yeah, these are the last suit. I forgot where I was. So we've got the Ace of Swords, which is the Ace into the 2. So this is showing the possibility of conflict or the possibility of a disagreement of ideas, an imbalance. What? The 2 of Swords into the 3 of Swords. The 3 of Swords into the 4 of Swords. I'm glad I waited and did my first impressions on camera. I am dead serious when I say I am in love with these cards. The 4 of Swords into the 5 of Swords. I'm assuming from the Roman outfits this might be a Caesar story. Of course, when you assume, you make an ass out of you. The 5 of Swords, or something like that, into the 6 of Swords. Oh, get all those dead bodies and broken swords. A blood moon with a blood red tide. The 6 of Swords into the 7 of Swords. The 7 of Swords goes into the 8 of Swords. So we've got fixed air into mutable air. I can't can already see 3 and 4 ways to read each card. And I haven't even looked at the book yet. The 8 of Swords into the 9 of Swords. Those are totally different attitudes there. The 8 of Swords is the 9 into the 10. I don't know the clothing of the Celts, but I can see tattoo. So at least I've got a time period now. The 10 is the 10 into the ace. Symbolize, you could see the ace with the possibility of new beginnings with the butterfly, and the ending with the sword and the stone. Finality. We've got the Page of Swords into the Knight of Swords. Is he trying to, what, lift it with his mind? Or is he just constipated? I think he's probably trying to lift it because it's starting to glow. And we got the Knight of Swords into the Queen of Swords. I don't know my British history. I do have a couple friends over there. I could ask them about it. The Queen of Swords and the King of Swords. See how the Queen of Swords is represented on this card with a male figure. Now I'm wondering, this is showing that even men can have that maternal protective attitude towards the youth. Is this a giant stone egg? And then we've got the King of Swords, which takes us from the king back into the page. You guys, these images are just talking to me. Alright, should we try to throw a quick few? Okay, shall we? Oh, they're a little stiff. Oh no! Did I take that? No, I didn't take them out. Oh no. The cover cards. Did I? Well, they'll pop up sooner or later. Ah, there's one. That's funny. Okay, let's shuffle it a few more times. They're still stiff. I can't pop them back, and I have to be conscious of how I'm shuffling them to make sure they're shuffling. Oh, there's the other card. It's like first time you're with a new lover and you're kind of fumbling around. Don't tell me you've never fumbled. I refuse. Okay. So, what do we want to do? Let's just do some simple cards. So, we've got the Knight of Wands, which is the Knight into the Queen. Now we've got the Queen of Wands, which is the Queen into the King. And then we've got the upside down Nine of Coins, which is the 9 into the 10. So if we were to do a basic past, present, future, we could say that in the past, since these two are, obviously I didn't shuffle them enough if these came up right next to each other, so, but we're just going to read them as if I did. We're going to read this as a natural progression from activity, initiation. Knights are active and movement. Wands are fire. So this was a choice made to pursue something. We're just going to go with career here since I have no context. Looks like she's beginning or in the process of becoming. Here she's able to become. And then we've got the upside down 9 of Coins into the 10 of Coins, which, if it's read this way, is the card of material happiness into completion. Material success and completion. Family success. When it's upside down like this, next to these, I'm seeing that even though she chose this path, it may have caused problems at home. She may have had to sacrifice some things in order to become what she needed to become. I think I'm going to be able to work with these just fine, you guys. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. Does anybody work with this deck? How do you like it? Let me know. I'm totally interested in what you have to say. All right? I'll talk to you guys on the next video. Bye-bye.